Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some common pitfalls that many people encounter and more importantly, how you can avoid them in your own journey. Whether you're just starting out or you've been on your path for a while, these are mistakes that can really set you back. But don't worry, we're going to break down each pitfall and give you actionable steps to steer clear of them. Let's get started.
You know, one of the biggest mistakes I see people make is setting off on their journey without a clear destination in mind. It's like hopping in a car and starting to drive without knowing where you want to go. You might end up somewhere, sure, but it's probably not going to be where you hope to be. That's why having clear, well-defined goals is absolutely crucial. Think of your goals as your North Star, guiding you towards where you want to be. But it's not enough to just have vague ideas. You need to get specific. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, ask yourself what success actually looks like to you. Is it financial freedom? Starting your own business? Mastering a new skill? Once you have a clear picture of your destination, you can start mapping out the route. This is where you break down your big goal into smaller, more manageable milestones. Each milestone becomes a stepping stone, a mini goal that you can celebrate along the way. This not only makes the journey feel less daunting, but also keeps you motivated. Let's say your goal is to buy your dream house. Instead of just saying, I need to save more money, break it down. How much of a down payment do you need? What's your timeline? Can you set a monthly savings goal? Maybe you can even explore side hustles to boost your income and reach your goal faster. Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So take the time to really define your goals, break them down into actionable steps, and create a roadmap that will guide you towards achieving them. Trust me, having that clarity will make all the difference in your journey.
All right, let's talk about another major pitfall that can really trip you up. Poor time management. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, right? But how we choose to use those hours is what sets us apart. It's so easy to get caught up in distractions, procrastination, and just feeling overwhelmed by everything on our plate. But if you want to reach your goals and make real progress, you've got to become the master of your time. The first step is to get real about where your time is actually going. Track your day for a week, and I mean really track it. Write down everything you do and how long you spend on it. You might be surprised to see how much time you're losing to things like scrolling through social media or watching TV. Once you have a clear picture of your current time allocation, you can start identifying areas where you can cut back and be more efficient. Are there tasks you can delegate or automate? Can you batch similar activities together to minimize context switching? One of the most effective time management strategies I've found is the Pomodoro technique. It's simple. You work in focused bursts of 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. This helps you stay focused and avoid burnout. Another game changer is learning to say no. It's okay to set boundaries and prioritize your time. You don't have to say yes to every request or invitation. Remember, every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. By taking control of your time, you're essentially taking control of your life. You'll be amazed at how much more you can accomplish and how much closer you'll get to your goals when you're intentional about how you spend your time.
Okay, let's talk about something that can be tough to hear but is absolutely essential for growth feedback. Nobody likes to be criticized, right? It's natural to want to avoid negativity and just focus on the positive. But the truth is, constructive criticism is one of the most valuable tools we have for improvement. Think of feedback as a mirror. It reflects back to us how our actions and work are perceived by others. It can highlight blind spots, areas where we might be falling short, or things we haven't even considered. Now, not all feedback is created equal. You want to focus on feedback that's specific, actionable, and comes from a place of genuine support. When you receive feedback, resist the urge to get defensive or take it personally. Instead, listen attentively, ask clarifying questions, and try to understand the perspective of the person giving the feedback. What are they seeing that you might be missing? How can you use their insights to improve? Now, seeking out feedback is just as important as receiving it. Don't be afraid to ask for it from trusted mentors, colleagues, or even friends and family. Let them know that you value their honest opinions and that you're looking for ways to grow. Remember, feedback is not an attack. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to learn, to grow, and to become the best version of yourself. Embrace it, learn from it, and watch yourself level up in ways you never thought possible.
All right, let's talk about a trap that's easy to fall into, especially when you're ambitious and eager to make things happen: overcommitting. It's that feeling of wanting to do it all, to say yes to every opportunity, and to take on more than you can realistically handle. But here's the thing, spreading yourself too thin can actually sabotage your progress and lead to burnout. Think of it like this: you only have a certain amount of bandwidth, a limited amount of time and energy each day. When you overcommit, you're essentially stretching that bandwidth too thin, and something's got to give. You might start sacrificing sleep, neglecting your health, or feeling constantly stressed and overwhelmed. The key is to be mindful of your limits and to prioritize ruthlessly. Learn to say no to commitments that don't align with your goals or values. It's okay to turn down requests, even if they seem like good opportunities. Remember, every yes to something is a no to something else, and you want to make sure you're saying yes to the things that truly matter. One helpful strategy is to create a priority matrix. List out all your commitments and tasks, then categorize them based on their urgency and importance. Focus on tackling the high-importance, high-urgency tasks first, then move on to the others as time allows. Remember, you can't do it all, and that's okay. It's better to focus on doing a few things well than to spread yourself too thin and end up accomplishing very little. By setting boundaries, prioritizing your commitments, and learning to say no, you'll free up time and energy to focus on what truly matters and make real progress towards your goals.
Let's talk about something that can hold us back in so many areas of life: the fear of failure. It's that nagging voice in the back of our minds that whispers doubts, tells us we're not good enough, and warns us not to even try because we might fail. But here's the thing, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to it. Think about any successful person you admire. Do you think they got to where they are without encountering any setbacks or making any mistakes along the way? Absolutely not. Failure is an inevitable part of the journey, a necessary ingredient for growth. It's through our mistakes that we learn, adapt, and become more resilient. One of the best ways to overcome the fear of failure is to reframe how you view it. Instead of seeing it as a negative outcome, try to see it as a learning opportunity, a chance to gather valuable data and adjust your approach. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this to improve? Another helpful strategy is to break down your goals into smaller, less intimidating steps. When you focus on making progress one step at a time, the fear of failure becomes less daunting. Celebrate your small wins along the way, and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is still progress. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. It's part of being human. Don't let the fear of failure paralyze you from taking action. Embrace the unknown, step outside your comfort zone, and remember that even if you stumble, you can always get back up and try again.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Remember, your journey is unique and there will be challenges along the way. But by being aware of these common pitfalls and taking proactive steps to avoid them, you'll be well on your way to achieving your goals and living your best life. Leave a comment below about any pitfalls you've encountered and how you overcame them. See you in the next video.